I was nothing. Then God reached down to the earth and took a bone from Adam and created me. You see, this act would be the first symbol of God's plan for marriage. That apart, we would be missing something, but together we would be whole. He breathed life into me so that I could serve him. He laid before me the limitless earth. There were plants and trees, animals in the sky, in the sea, and on land, creatures that could fly, swim, and walk. And he asked so little of us. Tend the earth. Yes, Father, it will be done. Name the plants and animals. Yes, Father, it will be done. You see, he created the earth, and it needed to be taken care of. And he created the creatures of the earth, and they needed to be taken care of. So he created Adam to do these things. And he created me to take care of Adam. The Garden of Eden was the most beautiful place, full of lush bushes, tall trees, ripe fruits, green grass, and a peace that could be felt even among the animals. It was perfection. And right in the middle of this garden was a tree. A tree that bore fruit like any other tree, but we were forbidden by God to eat from that tree. Never, or we would surely die. And considering all the things that he had given us, this was a fairly simple task. So we gladly obeyed. But that all changed one day when a serpent came into our garden. And you see, this serpent was unlike any other creature. He crawled on his belly low on the ground, and his voice was but a soft whisper. He spoke to me about that tree. His words pierced through my ears and into my brain. And I could hear myself saying, "Do not listen." But the more he spoke, the more I wanted to grab a fruit for myself. So he slithered back as I grabbed a fruit, and I took a bite. And suddenly I was changed. So I called Adam over, and I told him about the serpent, and I had convinced him that it was okay to eat this fruit. That somehow God would be pleased with us, because we would now know everything he knows. We would be closer. So Adam ate the fruit, and I felt something that I had never felt before. I realized that I was naked. I couldn't let anyone see me that way. Adam realized he was naked too, so we hid from each other, trying to find some way to cover ourselves. But then we heard footsteps in the garden and a voice calling out for us. It was God. And at that very moment, we were so ashamed of what we had done, of what we had become. So we tried to hide, but that was pointless because you can't hide from the one who created you. You can only ask for his forgiveness. You see, that simple bite changed the course of history. Women would never never ever be the same. They would go through great adversity, overcome trials that were never part of God's perfect plan. And they too would try to hide from God. But you can't hide from the one who created you. You can only ask his forgiveness. So invite him into your garden. Walk with him. Talk with him. Invite him into your garden so that one day you will live in his.